Hey y'all, Chloe's grandpa here. Sorry I'm not outside working on a lawnmower, which is what the plan was today. Well, yesterday and today. But yesterday it kind of like the snow we had melted, and then it kind of hung in the air like rain that didn't really move. And it was horrible to breathe, and I didn't want to get sick because, as you can tell, my voice is a little wore out from live streams and such. And I'm not trying to get sick. I still would like to go visit Chloe and Wyatt. Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope everyone had the greatest day they possibly could. I hope you're visiting your family. I hope you don't even have time to watch this. But I wanted to put this out because today I wanted to go outside and work on lawnmowers. But yet again, I'm not feeling the greatest, and if I'm not sick, I'm not in any hurry to go outside and get sick. You know what I mean? So here's what we're doing is we're talking about tractors. Okay? And the plan that I have, look, I got a list. I got a list of things to talk about. First off is Chloe's tractor, the pink one. I want to get that running. It's the starter. If I don't have one out of another mower here that I'm about to start, we're not going there. If I'm going to get a starter for it, either I have one or I don't, to get that running again. And then we're going to work on the brakes and see why it has no brakes. And then we're going to make an extension for brakes so Chloe can use the brakes. Because currently she shuts it off to stop it because she can't reach the brakes. So I want to build an extension for her so she can hit the brakes while she's sitting in it. And so, you know what I mean? Because if she came over right now, her lawnmower isn't running. So I want to get it running and park it, you know what I mean? So that when she does come over, it's running and ready for her to ride it with the extension and fixed brakes. So that is something that we are going to work on. That's like a big one. The neck, now you might say I'm setting it up more for Chloe to ride. This is true, which would leave me with nothing to ride. So the video I was going to do today and yesterday is go out to the horsefly. And I wasn't going to try to, I might have tried to start it. I don't know. But I really want to go over it. I want to go over it on video, like in depth of showing. I think I do need to take the carburetor off and clean it. And then I think I want to put it back on. Because it doesn't move. Nothing, the carburetor's frozen. And I don't know anything about starting it. So I was going to do it. You know what I mean? I make sure that try to start it, but then go through with you guys about what I should look into investing in to get it running because I really don't know. And I don't want to tear into it to a point to where I don't know what I'm doing to fix it. And I don't have the money to pay anyone else to do it, but I really want to get it running. So I'm going to make a video as soon as I feel a little bit better going out there and getting it running and doing, seeing what I need to get it running because it's been sitting for who knows how long. The guy I got it from never got it running. It spins. But like I said, I don't know. So I'm going to go through that, but I'm going to go through it nice and easy, you know what I mean? And look at things and clean stuff like the connections and all that before I try to start it. I would like to try to clean the carburetor first, which we might get into that. Somebody who knows more about tractors since it's frozen and everything, should I take it off and clean it and free it up and reinstall it before I try to start it? Or just try to start it the way it is. If it kicks, then put the time into it. Because if the motor's done, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But what do y'all think? Now the gray mower, the one that needs the carburetor rebuilt. I'm going to rebuild the carburetor for that. That was going to be a video this week that I was going to do. My plan was to work on a mower every day till New Year's. And the weather's decent enough for it, but then I started not feeling very well. Well, I feel good. It's just this. And this could be from the live stream because the last couple live streams were really good. And last night's had me, whoa, I was all hyped up on the Jesus, which is a good thing. But I don't want to get sick. With my lungs and everything, it's not good. Now, the plan for the gray mower after we get it running is the tires that I still have to get the valve stem inserts for and get them beaded and aired up. Those tires are going on that gray mower. Yeah. That gray mower is getting not a full off-road build, but it's getting engine pulley swap. We're going to build bumpers for it. We're possibly put a winch on it. It's going to be a cool little play toy. And that is this winter's project, is to get that into like the pulley swap, putting a gas pedal on it, building bumpers and attaching them. The gray mower is the big project, one of the two big project mowers of the winter. I'm going to clean out the shed. We'll have a video of it. I was in there. There's not a whole lot in there. And with the cold, whatever bugs are in there will be whatever. I'm not really going to be working in there. But once I get tractors rolling, I'm going to keep them in there. And then when I'm, come out to work on them, I can pull them out of the shed so they're not all covered in snow and all of that. Until I get heat and all that out in the shed. But that all takes money, and I'm not worried about that right now. But it's getting a full build. The red mower, I was going to give it to Chloe because it's smaller. I'm just going to adapt the tractor she already has so that she has the same tractor. Her first tractor will always be her tractor. We'll mod it as she goes. We'll build it as she gets older. That is my plan with the pink mower. So the red mower is a gift for somebody. Somebody who doesn't have one. Somebody who comes over and needs one of his own. So what we're going to do with the red mower is we're going to take this 3-speed transmission out of it, and we're going to put a 5-speed transmission in it. We're going to take the motor out, get it running good. It has some steering issues that I'll show on camera, like some do-it-yourself stuff, and it doesn't have that great of a turn radius. So we're going to get into building that for someone. It's their Christmas present. I haven't told him yet. He doesn't know it. It ain't, you know what I mean? But it's his Christmas present, and we're going to build it and get it running so when he comes over, he has something to tool around the yard in. You know what I mean? Because it's always been about making kids happy and, you know what I mean? Making that. Now, I am still looking for 2 projects, even if both of them are rolling projects. One of them I really don't want it to be because I don't have the kind of money to put into it. But one of them, I want another 6-speed Craftsman like Chloe's, or I have another plan. Um, and it's a secret plan, but it involves another 5-speed transmission. And this one, I am welding the transmission, and it will get a pulley swap on the transmission and the engine. And its main place it's going to be is pretty much a little bit in the yard, nothing heavy, and street riding. Um, it's a V twin that, yeah, it's an idea, and its build is taking a hydro out and putting a manual in it. It's my orange riding lawnmower because honestly, to get it for the starter, tires, everything it needs, and the transmission is starting to whine and make a bunch of noise and it's full of fluid. It's an idea I'm tossing around in my head. That's one secret project that might happen in 2025. Let me know what y'all think. Because I do like the way the orange tractor looks and I fit on it beautifully. Um, but that would involve, like I said, taking the hydro transmission out and putting a manual in it with a smaller pulley and then putting a bigger pulley, doing a complete pulley swap. And that would be the scary mower. But I like the way it looks and it fits. I can, you know what I mean? I can ride on it. I fit comfortably on it. So there's that idea that I'm thinking about. And one build that I definitely want to do, I want to get a um either a wheel horse or a Craftsman with a high-low transmission. Um, I prefer this to be a running thing. Maybe not. It could be expensive, but what I want to do is I want to build it, like build it to race the top tractor challenge. If I do one race and it breaks, I do one race and it breaks. But I want to build something that I could get out in the woods and actually do some pretty heavy duty stuff with. The horsefly is for me and Candace and Andy and Chloe and Ryan. You know what I mean? When we're all here and we're just having fun, that's just a fun little thing. I'm talking about a full out build. You know what I mean? Like, and it's going to take me a minute because the best I've found so far, cheapest price is $200 for a wheel horse with the eight speed, running and everything, but $200 I don't have. So that's something that I hope comes this year. The Simplicity project, it could be cheaper for me to just buy a running lawnmower that cuts grass. Right now they're like $125. You know what I mean? Than it is for me to spend what I have to spend to get that on the road, which the main thing is tires. And they're what, $200 just in tires. And then the starter, that it's the one that goes up. So, you know what I mean? It's a little more on the expensive side. And I've been looking for a machine that I like for riding on the road. And I think the Simplicity with a manual would be with the V8, with the with dual exhaust, straight piped. Oh, that thing will sound sweet riding down the road. With some speed, oh yeah, lovely. The red mower, like I said, it's not going to be a completely rebuild, but we're going to get it running. I'm going to take the engine off, not pulley swap it. It'll be the same thing for the person that I'm giving it to as Chloe's. They have to, once they start growing into it and getting more into it, then we'll start adding mods and, making things faster and, you know what I mean? Put bigger tires on them, and it depends. Those two tractors are a slow grow. Like I said, the gray one, we're straight out building it. It's gonna be the one we take turns. It's gonna be a fun just rip around the racetrack, the mud pit, the rock climb. That's what I'm building the gray mower for. We might look into welding the diff. I'm kind of nervous on that. I don't know how to weld, and I don't want to mess something up, and they're expensive to replace. So, I might find a local welder who will do it, or on a Facebook group that I belong to. We'll see if I can work out, like I take 3 transmissions to them, and I pay them to show me how to weld. Maybe, I don't know. That would be kind of cool to reach out to a YouTuber to learn that. But that's besides the point. The main point is I'm getting out there and I'm getting these dang tractors fixed. My mind is feeling a lot better. I'm not feeling all blah about myself, but I'm not just going to go out there and get all willy-nilly and start tearing things apart. I did that. Me and Andy did that with the Simplicity, and it's sitting out there half torn apart, and the nuts missing, bolts are missing. You know what I mean? I have no idea how it would go back together. So, you know what I mean? We're taking it slow and easy. I don't want to have to junk anything because I messed it up or I forgot what I was doing. I'm going to be doing pictures, videos. If I get one close enough to where I can hook up the Wi-Fi, we might be doing a live stream on one of them. There's a lot of possibilities there, and it's all coming for 2025. Is all this tractor stuff that I'm pumped about. I'm excited to get out there. I'm excited to share videos. I'm excited to do some of this stuff that I don't really understand how to do or know how to do, but I want to get into doing it so that other people that are out there going, man, that looks like fun. I wish I could do it. Well, I have no idea how to do it, but guess what? I'm going to do it. All right? Y'all going to watch? Y'all going to help? Y'all along for the ride? I hope so, man, because y'all's encouragement, the way y'all pump me up, I couldn't do it without you, and I thank each and every one of you for it. All right? I'm going to get off here, go drink some soup or something. But go out there. It's easy today to make somebody smile. It's Christmas. Today is the easiest day of the world to make people smile. So go out and do it. Make somebody smile. Make a kid smile. Make a relative smile. Make that grumpy uncle who's sitting in the chair just minding his own business like this. I hate Christmas. Go up and make that man smile. It'll do you a world of good. It's Christmas time, y'all. Merry Christmas. God loves you and so do I. Have a great day. If I could shut